We are again broadcasting our continual throughout the months, starting in January, of the new millennial co-federational state of the reunion and union of the human family on Earth and all planets, past, present, and future. We have just shown you some pictures of some of our most beloved family community, current, and those of past generations, valued, and we also included our depiction of as all these people as co-secretary generals of a confederation with me, including Gina Davis, whose birthday it is today. But we are connecting these birthdays all to one another in a circle. To be born in consciousness is to understand that life is a circle. It's really a spiral through time of circles. And that we carry our spirit into our connection with one another by standing up, waking up, standing up, and becoming radiantly sharing of love and of marvelous, miraculous, budding, blooming growth of new ideas and new people being born, conceived, and learning throughout life, sustaining, growing as flowers grow. As these budding, blooming, marvelous, miraculous flowers in this enlightening light of the heart. We extend time by offering the ability of people to join in together and gathering, and we are going to continue this process until we get a very good gathering going on our planet of women and young people to be the new reparative government for 9 months, and then transition to the full new millennial golden rule, which is a government of gender parity, 50-50 female and male, more or less, and maybe for a brief while very slightly tipped in the direction of females, but 50-50 as the goal. And the genuine progress indicator, which counts all the work of humanity, the loving labors of humanity, paid and unpaid. Well, really, they will soon nothing will be need to be paid, because we will transcend the need for money. And I can explain that, how that will happen. We're going to be living in a Star Trekian-like planet of the best planets of Star Trek, not the troubled ones, but the happy ones. And the use of the circle process to heal, to learn, to decide together, to make judgments and reparative rapprochement for people and family and community, and deliver justice with mercy, knowing that each person, each she and each shiro and hero, and we especially need right now to remember all the sheroes who were not credited and are still not credited properly. But we're changing that this week and this month and these months, is contributing their gifts, their genius. Now, this is Gina Davis's birthday, and that name, Gina Davis, combine them and it's genius. And she is immense a genius. And I guess we all can be. I know that I have genius. And the name genius comes from the goddess name Ione, or Juno. And the name Davis connects to the Hindu word Devi. Many of us are also often familiar with that in the name of a male as David, the Star of David, which is the same as the Sri Ganesh or the Sri Rantra of Hinduism, the five-pointed star, what that simply means is the overlap of the powers of feminine and masculine. In our symbols, we show the cross for the female and the arrow for the male, but they both are circles. And the circle is especially a reference to the female aspect of the universe that even men are deeply embedded in. If you think about it, men are XY chromosomes, women are XX, men are XY. They have the female as their template beginning, and the Y grows out of it, and that is connected to many of the mythologies of most ancient cultures, which is that the female is the originating force of the universe that gives birth to one another and to the males. In any case, Geena Davis is a genius because she said, as Martin Luther King said, she quoted Brother Martin, Coretta's hubby, in saying, we must not take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. And Geena Davis, in her role as Louise in Thelma and Louise, gave us the phrase, you get what you settle for. Well, I am standing up fully. I am your cosmic Christ, your first but not last or only co-savior with you, empowering you to divine democracy, not religious sectarianism and national sectarianism, but the divine democracy of one planet, ready to connect in a loving, living planetary consciousness to the other planets, living, loving planets, loving, living planets of the universe. This is what I do in my role as Ellie, as in the film Contact, where the character was played by Jodie Foster, but I combine the courage to stand before all odds and the faith that Ellie didn't quite have, but I do have. That Mother, Father, Goddess, God knows that as long as I stand up for the female gender, and therefore also the male gender, I am standing up for all humanity. And we will have divine democracy. And this is my gift to all of my family, including Geena Davis, who is my cousina. We are no more than 50th cousinas, and much less than that likely, distant, on her birthday, in the same week as the remembrance of Coretta's hubby and Bernice and Yolanda's dad, that we are all here to not only cash our check, if you read the essay on our website, 5050now.wordpress.com, but to transform the money itself to the point where we no longer need it on this planet, and we live a life of heaven on earth with fountain of youth for all people and the opening of the stargates. This is my gift as the risen Mariama, a direct cousina of Mariam of Magdala and Mariam of Nazareth and Mariam of Exodus, and who were all children of Rachel, who was, we know from even the patriarchal Bible, a goddess worshiper, because she knew that the one is both female and male, and as a female, she did her duty and worshipped intensely the feminine aspect. And I have risen to do that again, and I am also Astra, the Minoan goddess returned from Atlantis, who is the model for the Statue of Liberty. Because what sustains a society is divine democracy, in which all the women are understood to be Iunis, goddesses, geniuses of connecting, of nurturing, and of knowing that that's important. And the men become gods for understanding how critical the women are, how essential they are. The females of all ages are to their very own survival and thriving, and fully recognizing that and honoring it and valuing it. So we gave a broadcast earlier today that did our traditional, our ceremony, and the word ceremony comes from the goddess named Ceres, the goddess of the earth, of abundant nature. We did our ceremony, but we're showing some of the symbols again that are a gift from our sister Gazina, our symbology of our, especially our next generations of budding, blooming, marvelous, miraculous young people, and bringing that youth into all people in our consciousness. We have with us the milk of human kindness. We drink for all, both and each, and as soon as possible, everyone. And as you see, the kitty cats are here, symbolizing all of our life forms on this planet that we also are required to steward and protect. And we have with us the glass of loving, living water for this and all planets and their stars and lunar systems of our universe, of our solar system, solar, S-O-L-A-R, and S-O-U-L-A-R, and universe. We are all interconnected. We are likely already on other planets, but don't know it, humanity. And we will be and shall be in a circuit of time, because time changes. Even the past changes if you view the present and the future differently. The past can literally be rewritten. Once you understand that what you do in the future and what you do in the moment changes everything. Because time is a circle. It is not linear. It is a circle. So we drink to all, both and each and every one. And we have with us the fruit of the earth with the rainbow chocolates, with the rainbow of humanity and the rainbow of light, and the new millennial golden rule chocolates and the world globe chocolates. And the cakes, and we'll celebrate and re-celebrate all birthdays and holy days, including Gina Davis, including all my family, in a circle of time of all our birthdays celebrated and re-celebrated for those that we've missed celebrating together. And remembering all those that came before us, those who are here with us on Earth, and our future in the universe, which is vast and zillions of light and love and life. Zillions of people throughout the universe. Just think of that. We shall be there. We shall lovingly and boldly go where no female and male have ever been before. And we shall, at the same moment in time, which we make into a continuum, cherish and sustain this planet. Now, bear with me because I'm going to do some very mundane tasks and hope that we can keep our Google Hangout working properly. Sometimes my computer becomes overwhelmed and it doesn't do too many tasks at once. So I'm going to be sending some emails, including to the Gina Davis Institute and others who are equally genius and even especially great in their gifts, marvelous and miraculous, who I love and know. You've seen some of their pictures already, but there's many, many more and more of you who are online listening. So this is the state of the new millennial Confederation of Earth and Planets Union address, New Testament, and ceremony. All right. You're part of it, sweetie. Just let us hear your voice. You're right there. Hey, hi. Hi.
You have reached the Gina Davis Institute on Gender and Media. This line is for questions and RSVPs for the third symposium on gender and media to be held on November 13th, 2012. Please leave a message and we'll return your call as soon as possible. Thanks so much.
Hi, this is the New Millennial State of the Union, celebrating your and all birthdays of young women and women of all ages become young again, and men who understand and appreciate our importance of the female on this planet and for all planets. You are among the co-presidential, co-secretary generals. Every blessing. Namaste, happy birthday every day. We'll celebrate and re-celebrate all birthdays and holy days in an risen egalitarian culture. And you can hear us connecting with you. We are connecting with you over the internet. And this is part of our months of celebration. And we welcome you as fully risen. You're not just a Gina Davis is not just a president in a television program. She is a real co-president and co-secretary general, and you can see her listed among the many women worldwide on our website at 5050now.wordpress.com, and the section entitled Congresses, Grassroots Congresses, Flowering Grassroots Congresses, and then scroll down for among the representatives and go down to the infinite wealth and scroll down to the Susan B. Anthony, Mary Lambert, and Tom Paine Gallery, Consciousness Currencies, and you will also find her picture. And we will be sending that to you today on her birthday, on your birthday. This is directly for Gina and all her daughters and her cousines, her sisters, if she has some, and her mother, and her mothers and grandmothers and ancestry, and all of yours in memory and in appreciation and valuation. Risen. Every blessing. connecting with the entire world and the most beloved people there in that place that we're connecting with right now. Our voice, our love comes through all doors, windows. It's coming through the molecules of the air. Meet me and thee on the air. We are connecting with all of you there. All of you. All of you. Your pictures have been shared and everybody connecting as one family. Right now on the air. Right now on the air, sharing with a beloved community, past, present, and future. Family community, past, present, and future.
To send your message, press 1 at any time. Message sent. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Here's our heart light and here's our flowers. And we've connected with their building and household. Of all the people that we love in this world, symbolically, even you, there is no way ultimately for love to be defeated if love stands up for everyone all at once, for all of us, having the knowledge that we are created and meant to sustain ourselves in the image of the Mother, Father, Goddess, God, the yin as much as the yang. Women get into big trouble when they try to fit into laws made only by men. It is only when women co-make the laws that they can fit the entire and wholly complete human family, which is women, youth and children, and older men. So this is what we are doing. We're going to do some name tasks. Let's see if we can get, we've had some problems with connectivity, that when we try to send emails while the Hangouts are going, sometimes we lose the connection for the Hangout. If that happens, we'll come back up into it again. So we will continue a Hangout this evening, which is in other parts of the planet daytime. The sun is very much shining in half the planet right now, and it's good that you see our dark sky because the stars are out and the sun is a star, and we are Ellie, and we are making contact with those in other star systems, because as the character Aurelia of the Mad Woman of Shiloh famously said, The whole universe is always listening. To say anything else is sheer hypocrisy. And she understood that the universe is love, and the universe is connected and expanded by love and sustained by love among its living humanity. And as Pierre de Chardin said, love is the most formidable and mysterious force or power of all the energies of the universe. So we are going to be reaching into more homes, both by many homes, and we already have today on earlier broadcasts on Gina Davis's birthday. We all have a dream, and we are making it reality now. I, as Astra Rhea, standing for all my children, female and male, with the light of love. This is my torch. The heart is my torch, and my solar crown is the kind of hat that my mother and grandmother made in their hat store that gathered women from a neighborhood in nearby neighborhoods to gather together and talk, including about democracy. They lived literally on Roosevelt, which means the risen world, near Independence. What could you have for a better address? Well, we also say independence means the understanding of interdependence. There is no independence without interdependence. And it is the interdependence of the yin and yang that we as a species have to understand. Let's see if I can't keep the camera on the heart, light, and flowers while I'm doing my mundane tasks, so that we understand that all the work of our heart is all times is doing that. I think this is, it's hard to see. It's got a delay on the camera on the screen. Let's see what it's showing. Yeah, it's showing it a little bit here. There's a delay occurring in my computer. It may be overwhelmed already. I don't know if I can actually send emails while we're on the video chat, but I certainly can while we're on the teleconference. That's no problem. And then we'll try. Just the quiet labors of love. Just the quiet labors of love. And we'll explain this to you in future. Works out. We're doing Kobayashi Maru here because we kind of got to let things get out of hand with separations here and divisions. So we're doing Kobayashi Maru. We're extending the time by standing up with love.